Joss, and she just nailed it today in a spectacular way. I think we're all kind of thrilled.
In the world of guitar legends, few names shine as brightly as Jeff Beck. Known as a perfectionist with a sound unlike anyone else, Beck wasn't just a guitarist. He was a musical scientist. He blended blues, rock, jazz, and fusion into something entirely his own. But behind the mastery was a man who obsessed over other bands with a level of intensity that sometimes shocked his peers.
Really,
I saw him with John McLaughlin way back.
He's just loving it.
I don't know any other drummer that becomes part of it.
Yeah.
These obsessions, both celebrated and controversial, reveal the surprising influences that shaped his brilliant mind. Jeff Beck once said, "Every great guitarist is really just a great listener." And that belief led him to study bands so deeply that he often blurred the line between inspiration and rivalry. Tonight on StarLoop News, we're diving into the 6 bands that reportedly consumed Jeff Beck's creative soul and changed the way he played forever. Number 6. The Ventures. This surf rock instrumental group might seem like an odd influence, but for Beck, they represented pure storytelling through guitar. He once remarked that every note mattered when there were no lyrics to hide behind. Obsessed with their reverb-heavy sound, Beck even tried to recreate it in studio sessions, convinced it was the purest form of guitar conversation. Number 5. Cream. Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker redefined power trios. But Beck wasn't entirely impressed. He allegedly dismissed Cream's early music as power without precision. Still, he couldn't ignore their impact. When the band eventually broke up, Beck admitted they taught him an important lesson. Sometimes you have to get loud to truly find the quiet. Number 4. The Yardbirds. Beck's own future band played a huge role in his evolution. Watching Eric Clapton perform with them inspired him to push boundaries. But once Beck joined, he wrestled with balancing Clapton's legacy while forging his own identity. He once described inheriting Clapton's role as taking over a perfectly tuned race car. You respect it, but you also want to see how much faster it can go. Number 3. King Crimson. When Beck first heard In the Court of the Crimson King in 1969, he was floored. Their complex, unconventional structures fascinated him. He once said listening to them was like stepping off a cliff with every chord change. Though he tried, and failed, to collaborate with them, their influence drove him deeper into studying music theory. Number 2. The Beatles. For Beck, the Beatles represented everything innovative about music. He became fixated on their studio experiments, from backward recordings to orchestral guitar layers. Beck admired how they used the studio itself as an instrument, proving that true creativity wasn't limited to the stage, but could be sculpted in sound. And number 1. The Shadows. This was the deepest obsession of all. Beck discovered them as a teenager, and their melodic instrumental style shaped his philosophy of guitar playing. He admired Hank Marvin's tremolo technique and the way the Shadows made music that spoke across generations. To Beck, every note should mean something, and the Shadows embodied that truth. From surf pioneers to progressive rock masters, Jeff Beck's obsessions weren't just curiosities, they were the building blocks of his genius. Each band pushed him to experiment, refine, and ultimately create music that defied categories. So, which of these influences surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss another deep dive into the hidden stories of music legends, right here on StarLoop News.